Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, we'll be discussing when potentially the bear market low will kick in. Because right now, the main thing on everybody's agenda is to time that exact bear market low so they can make the maximum potential returns when the market does flip bullish again. Now, obviously, nobody has that crystal ball to time when the exact bottom will take place. However, in this video, we'll be discussing potentially when that will happen. So if that does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end. Also, if you're new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it and let the gains be with you. To start out this video, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Right now, the overall market cap is $1.32 trillion. Bitcoin is trading at $29,473. Ethereum trading just below $2,000. Now, taking a look at the crypto fear and greed index, we are still in extreme fear. And like I've stated previously a few times over the past few weeks, in a bear market, we can be in extreme fear for months. Just as in a bull market, we can be in extreme greed, the opposite end of this current spectrum, for months as well. So it is very clear that market speculators are fearful that prices will drop lower, and I am in that same boat. I don't believe that the bottom is in quite yet. I do think we have some more downside to come, and we'll get into that in just one moment. Also, speaking about current events news, we do have an FOMC meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m., so we'll see how the markets do actually react to that meeting. Now, taking a look at the Bitcoin price chart, taking a look at the daily, you can see we are coiling up now in this symmetrical pennant formation for a bit of a breakout. Obviously, when price coils up and comes to an apex, it's going to go one way or the other, either up or down. We're waiting to see what does happen here in the short term for this breakout attempt. Now, dropping this to a lower time frame, if I go to a 4-hour, you can see that yesterday we did have a bit of a breakout attempt on this pennant formation right over here, and we did get rejected to the downside. Now, inside of the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, we did actually trade this move highly successfully. As you can see right here in the Discord, this trade was posted yesterday at 9:30 a.m. Saw some bearish divergence. We were at the top of the range, pretty clean short setup. We took the entry at 30,400, stopped just above, target profit at 29,500, and as you can see, that was a very successful trade, taking around 4 or 5% from the market. Obviously, you factor in some leverage, and you have yourself a nice little win there to grow your trading account. If you do want to find out more information about the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, go ahead and hit the first link in the description down below. It will take you to my official website where you can find all information about the group there. Now, going back to BTC, taking a look at this chart, if I go to my more marked up chart with all of my levels, this gives us more of a clear indication of basically what I am looking out for here in the short term. Now, the scenario that I've discussed of a wide price range to as high as around $35,000 to $40,000 could potentially still play out here. We don't know what's going to happen here in the right side of the chart, but there is a lot of resistance areas up here from 35K up to 40K, and if we do see a breakout to the upside out of this current range, these levels do stick out as potential areas to see a large reversal in price back to the downside. Now, also, we still have my supply areas from here at 32K up to around $33,000 that still have not been tested yet. Overall, I'm still quite bearish on the market, and when price does make its way up to these supply zones here, I will be looking for shorts. That has been my trading plan for quite some time now and really has not changed because price has been going very narrow in this range. And if we do see a breakout up here, it could potentially be a bull trap. And again, I'd be looking for shorts. All of these resistance areas I have marked on my chart are there for a reason. They're all potential shorting areas. Of course, I will see how the market does look at the day when it does actually happen, and I will make my decision then. But I have my supply areas marked on my charts waiting for that to happen. Now, taking a look at a zoomed out price chart, if we go to a weekly on Bitcoin, we can go ahead and see that we are barely holding on to the lowest wicks of the support level going back to December 2020, January 2021. Over here at around $28,000. We did pierce through to as low as $25,200 over here, but we bounced and we're still holding above this main support level. I do expect this to break down and see daily and weekly closes beneath this level quite soon. And as you can see, the main level I have underneath is over here at the previous all-time high from 2017 at $20,000, down to as low as around $16,400. Now, one key metric to look at that's been very reliable in previous bear markets is the 200 weekly regular moving average. As you can see, this 200 weekly regular moving average did mark the bear market low over here in 2018, and it was used again in the March 2020 crash that we did see. As you can see, both scenarios, in this case in 2018, price bounced right from this 200 weekly moving average, and then in 2020 when we had the big crash, price did wick beneath the moving average as much as around 30%, okay? So we could wick down potentially, and that would present even lower prices. And like I said in the intro to this video, the lower the prices go, all that means is the potential higher return when the market does actually flip bullish again. So this should not be scaring you right now. This should actually make you excited. You should be salivating from the mouth if you were buying crypto up here when Bitcoin was $60,000. Right? We potentially are going to get the opportunity to see Bitcoin at 20K, possibly even lower. What does this mean for altcoins? It means they will be in the dumps, dirt cheap, which means potentially astronomically high returns when the market does flip bullish again. So this should not be scaring you. You should be actually excited right now for these potential low prices. Obviously, there's no guarantee that anything is going to play out here. This video is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only. Nonetheless, these are definitely key things that you should be looking out for, market on your own chart. So when the opportunity does present itself, if it does, when the time does come, you are ready to actually go ahead and take action. You won't be a bystander. You will be the man in the arena taking action and hopefully setting yourself up for your own financial future. Now, one thing to note as well, from the previous all-time high in 2017 to the bear market low, that took around 420 days, give or take, 371 days. Okay, now if we look over here, we can take the first all-time high over here in May of 2021. Currently, we are at 406 days. All right, if we take the November 2021 high to where we currently are at, we are around 189 days. Okay, so if we go off the second peak, we still potentially have a few months. So definitely keep that in mind. You can actually get pretty comfortable because there will be some time here that prices will be low. All right, obviously at the exact bottom, it could be a quick wick, and nobody can time that exact bottom. So don't beat yourself up if you don't catch it. But take a look at this 200 weekly moving average, have it marked on your chart. And again, if we do actually pierce beneath it by as much as 20-30%, that means we can head right into this weekly demand zone, the previous all-time high level. And if we go as much as 30%, we are looking at around 15K. So very, very inexpensive Bitcoin, especially if you do have that long-term price outlook. Also, taking a look at Bitcoin dominance, we can go ahead and see on the weekly price chart for Bitcoin dominance, we did have a very clean breakout of this downtrend line, and we are headed higher now. What does this mean? It means that money is flowing out of altcoins and into Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin is the strongest cryptocurrency in a bear market because it is the safest, it's the most reliable, and we know with the highest degree of certainty it will be here in the future. As far as all the other altcoins go, we can't necessarily say that, but with Bitcoin, it has been proclaimed dead so many times, and it just keeps on coming back and growing stronger. So I do think that will play out once again. I think Bitcoin will bounce back even stronger the next time around. A few months, could be 6, 9, 12 months, who knows? But when the time does come, I think we're going to be seeing some very high prices, over 6 figures BTC during that next bull run. So where is the Bitcoin dominance potentially headed? You can see I do have some lines marked on my chart of very important pivot points. We have one at 47%, about 49%, and around 52, 53%. To all of the regular Crypto Empire viewers, you have seen this line up here at 52, 53% for maybe 6 months now, and it has not moved. This is still my target for BTC dominance. We could potentially go even higher than that. As you can see, these are some pretty important resistance levels from over here in 2019. Higher than that, we do have one over here at 55%. And then we have that infamous choppy period where we saw the bottom fall through, leading to the biggest altcoin season. And this takes place at around 59-60%. So these are the levels to look out for Bitcoin dominance, for potential reversal, signaling a bit of an altcoin season. But for the time being, it is Bitcoin season, and it will be Bitcoin season most likely for the next few months. Now moving on, we can also take a look at the US dollar index, which does have an inverse correlation to cryptocurrency. So when the dollar goes up, crypto goes down. When the dollar goes down, crypto goes up. As you can see, the multi-year resistance level did actually hold strong, and we are seeing a large reversal here on the US dollar to the downside. So again, with that inverse correlation, when the dollar goes down, you expect Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market to have a move higher. So we'll see if we do get the relief rally on crypto up to the outline supply areas that I did share in the beginning of this video. But it is good to see that this multi-year resistance level is holding for the US dollar. As you can see, these did lead to massive moves to the downside, most notably and recently over here in March 2020, right? The dollar started going down, and then Bitcoin went from around $4,000 up to $69,000, $70,000. So we'll see. We do have some demand levels down here at around 99 down to 97% on the dollar. So we could potentially see a move down to these levels. Could just be a bounce or a bit of a pullback before we start going up higher again. Time will tell. The overall global macroeconomy is still distraught in pieces, and it's only set to get worse. Inflation, supply chain issues, etc., etc., etc. All of these are very bearish for the market. So until these do get sorted out, don't expect any new all-time highs or anything for cryptocurrency. So to go ahead and start wrapping this video up, nobody can time the exact bottom in crypto of the bear market. But all you should know is that the lower the prices go, the potential higher return you can get when the market does flip bullish again. The 20K level on BTC is obviously the first level that we should be looking out for on the next wave lower. I do not expect this support over here that has held previously in December 2020 and a few times in 2021 to hold. I think this will end up breaking down, and we will be seeing lower prices on Bitcoin. And when we see money flowing back into Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance going up higher, all that means is altcoins will be getting absolutely destroyed, presenting amazing buying opportunities. And you don't have to go ahead and spend days of your life researching the top altcoins to buy, because back in 2020, Ethereum went as low as around $80. It then went as high as $4,900. That's over a 50x. Cardano as well. Cardano was around 3 cents, and it did go as high as around $3, right, over here back in September of 2021. It peaked before the rest of the market, but nonetheless, Cardano right here went from 3 cents to $3, right? That's about 100x right there. These were top 10 cryptocurrency coins at the low of the bear market. You don't have to do weeks and days and months of research to find the best altcoin that's going to 100x. Oftentimes the best ones are staring right in front of your face. So don't go crazy trying to find the perfect altcoin. Just have your strategy set in place. Be patient. Nobody has a crystal ball to time the exact bottom, but just know that this market is not going anywhere. Crypto is on an exponential growth curve to the upside. You are in the correct market. Do not even think about throwing in the towel during this bear market. Obviously, that's not financial advice. Do what is best for you and your circumstances, but just know it will bounce back. And to those that are paying attention right now, you will reap the biggest massive rewards. You will build your wealth when the market does flip bullish once again. So in this video, we took a look at the cryptocurrency market and discussed when the bottom could potentially play out. We do still have a few more months, I would say, of this bear market. We can get pretty comfortable with this choppy bearish price action. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. So just understand you do have some time here in this bear market to set yourself up for the next bull run. Now, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Also, if you're new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.